This week on Chasing 5-0, we're going over court awareness and speed up strategy at the kitchen line. These court awareness drills don't just train your hands, they sharpen your instincts, teaching you when to speed up, where to attack, and how to anticipate the counter. Whether your opponent is off the line or planted on it, the right decision at the right moment can flip a rally in your favor. For this first drill, we're going to be playing a game I like to call the waiting game. So how this works is one player is going to be stationed at the kitchen line, and the other player is going to be stationed 2 steps behind the kitchen line. Now for this game, the player 2 steps behind the kitchen line can only dink, and the player at the kitchen line can look to attack. This is really important for the player at the kitchen line to make sure they're only attacking balls above the net. A lot of times I see players, as soon as they see your opponent is 2 steps back, look to attack too much from below the net. The problem with this is when you're 2 steps back, they have the ability, as soon as you start seeing them lean in, is they can move 2 steps forward and get their body weight behind the ball. Instead, look to stay patient and wait for the right opportunity to attack, making sure all of your other shots are keeping the ball down at their feet. Okay, 0-0. Okay, 1-0. 1 up. There we go, perfect. 2 up. Three up. Oh, I got lucky there. I don't deserve that. Okay, that was much better though, right? You saw me leaning in there and you took like 2 steps forward. Perfect. Let's go 4 up. I got lucky again. Probably not the right ball for me. 5-0. There we go. Give it to you. 5-1. So we're doing right, chasing 5-0. I got it, baby. Okay, 6-1. There we go. Oh! Hindrance by me? Is that a hindrance? I'll give it to you, 6-2. Nice, there we go, perfect. Right away I leaned in, stupid speed up, right? You recognize it, move forward, that you're gonna win that point 90% of the time. 6-3. Right, that ball sitting above the net, that gives me the ability to hit down on it. That's a huge advantage for me. 7-3. Oh! Oh, there we go. Okay, now that's a shot that's gonna work, right? If we can make it look like a speed up, but do like an off-pace roll, that's also a good ball because right away, Brad's trying to get big, and that just leaves his feet exposed. 9-3, match point. Pressure's on, Brad. Oh, you're there. Good point, good game. Now for our second game, we're going to be playing a game I call Instigator. Now how this works is one player is going to have 2 cones on their side, and it's going to be 1 step inside of the kitchen. Now these cones are going to be used to make sure that you hold your ground at the kitchen line, and you have to look to take the ball out of the air to defend your cones. If the ball hits the cones, they automatically lose the point. This allows the other player without the cones to look to attack whenever they want, A lot of times I see that when our opponent is on the kitchen line, we can actually get away with speeding balls up that are a little bit lower below the net. This is because their body is leaning in, sometimes too much, to where they're caught off guard with the speed up, especially when it's out of the air. It's much better to take balls out of the air when possible, because from this position, I can dink, I can lob, as well as attack. A lot of times when I'm looking to attack off of the bounce, I'm bringing my paddle a little bit further back, which can be a dead giveaway. All right, okay, so second game. Drew is holding his ground at the kitchen line. He is trying to defend his cones. If I hit the cones, that's a point for me automatically. All right. Other than that, I'm the only one that can attack. So now I'm going to be a little bit more free, a little bit more, stupid speed ups might work on occasion. Heads up, Drew. 0-0. Okay. All right, 1 up. Two up. Oh, you're on it. 3 up. Oh, thank you. Right, that has to do with taking the ball out of the air though, right? If I'm letting that ball bounce, at least you can see me take it back a little bit. When I'm here, I can do so much with it. I can lob, I can dink, speed up. The swing looks the exact same for all three. 3-0. Take it. 4-1. Five one. Yelling. 6-1. Taking it. 7-1. Nice. All right. 8-1. Oh. Got lucky there. 9-1.
Emotional damage.
Now our last game today is going to be read and rip. Now I love this game. I play it all the time. It's a great game to recognize the right and wrong balls to speed up on. How this game works is both players are at the kitchen line. It's a normal kitchen line game, except only one player can speed up. The other person has to continue dinking. Now, if they counter the ball and they get it back into the kitchen, the same rules apply. Only that one player can initiate the speed up. This is a great game for the person that's speeding up to recognize the right and the wrong ball to speed up on. Remember that if your opponent is 2 steps off that kitchen line, be a little bit more patient, continue to play the ball down to their feet until you get a right ball that's sitting above the net where you can look to attack. Okay, final game. All right, instead of me playing, okay, I'm having my 2 students chasing 5-0, Drew and Brad, they're gonna be playing, and I'm gonna be coaching them while we're going through a game to 10. Brad is going to be the one that's only allowed to speed up. Let's see how well he does, and let's see how many times I have to tell him what he's doing is wrong. You're what? Nice, good ball. You're looking to take down out of the air, right? Defending your cones right now. What do we have, 1-1? Okay, now that was actually a good play, Drew. The problem was you took a step back, you saw that Brad was speeding up, but then you continued falling back. As soon as you take that step back, look to at least lean in. Then once he initiates contact with the ball. What are we at here? 2-1. I think it's 2-2. 2-2. Oh! Nice, good play. 4-2. Yep, same exact thing. Sure, I would say on that one, take maybe one step back. That way you give yourself a little more time and then lean in. 5-2. Take it. 5-3. Way to take it out of the air. 5-4. No. All right, 5-3. Yeah, right idea. 6-3. A little bit too low on that one, right? Especially recognize where Drew was at that point, right? Drew, you're right on that kitchen line. Make sure, even if, Brad missed it, but regardless, make sure you're leaning in on that ball. Yep. 6-4? Yep. Yes. You think about speeding that one up? Yeah. Yeah. Stay patient. Yep, too low. Stay patient. 6-all. Okay. 6-7. Brad, remember? Yep. But remember, right? Look to see where Drew is positioned at. Okay. Pay attention to that more so than where the ball is at. Like I said, right? If Drew is on the kitchen line and you're set, you can still look to read and rip, right? But if he's one step back, just stay patient. 6-7. Nice. Good play. 7s. 7-all. 7-8. Stay patient. 7-9. Match point. Oh, yeah. Okay. So that would have been great from the first drill we did, right? Because did you see that Drew was kind of moving up, right? Getting on his toes. Okay, that's where we can try to use that off base, roll it back here to his feet, and then he's gonna be reaching for it right away. Okay. Instead though, right, we talked about this before. If that ball is low, it's tough to change the angle of it. Instead, just push that ball forward. Yep. All right, guys, that's all I got for you this week. Drop a comment down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. Let me know if any of these drills helped you. And next time you go out and play, try to pay attention to if you're actually hitting a smart speed up, or if they're tend to sitting a little bit further back, maybe wait to stay a little bit more patient and look for the right ball to speed up on. I'll see you guys again next week.